What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Love and hip hop star Erica Mena is threatening violence against talk show host Wendy Williams simply because she did her job and had an opinion about the news that Erica herself put out there in the world, in the press, on social media, I should say. So you guys know Erica announced her second pregnancy with her husband Safaree, and pretty much like the whole internet, kind of like was shocked, but not like in a positive way. And unfortunately, it's because of all of the news that the two of them have shared themselves about their relationship and their marriage. So, for instance, I think it was literally a couple of days before the pregnancy announcement that Safaree was up in a club, playing songs about being single and stuff, and Erica Mena as well has called out like divorces on social media multiple times. Safaree himself, I've made videos about this, they're constantly talking about going through divorces, within these past couple of months. So it was very shocking that they did pop up pregnant, but not only that, but Safaree on television told Erica, in front of their castmates, that he never wanted her to get pregnant again because, and I quote, allegedly, he felt as though she got too fat the first time she got pregnant, which was like, honestly, one of the most shocking things I have ever heard him say. Like, to me, that is just, like I'm speechless about it. I have to say, I'm still speechless about it. It happened a long time ago. I made a video about it, a couple of months ago, and I'm still speechless that he had the nerve to say that to her, and to even talk about it on television as well. To me, that is toxic, and that is a sign that it's time for Erica to kind of like get out of this relationship. So knowing that he said that and he felt that way about the first pregnancy, of course, people are shocked and saddened to see that Erica is willing to go through that a second time for someone as toxic as Safaree. So after revealing her second pregnancy and being upset by the feedback, Erica went on Instagram. She did a little bit of a rant about, the quote unquote negativity on social media, even though it was just people reacting to all of the information that she and her husband have been putting out about the toxicity of their marriage over the past, honestly, even before they got married. Like, Safaree was cheating on her before they got married. He had to get her a bunch of roses or whatever for her to forgive him. Like, just the whole relationship has been a little bit of a mess. And we only know that because it's information that they put out there. So anyway, she went on an Instagram rant about it. And then yesterday on Hot Topics, Wendy Williams, who is a daytime talk host about celebrity gossip, she did her job. Everyone was talking about it on social media. So she went on her show and talked about it as well. And, all she really said was that, Erica and Safaree need to grow up and divorce if that's what they want, instead of threatening it on social media all of the time. And she also said that the negative and nasty stuff that Erica Mena is claiming social media is full of is her just complaining about the reactions to the information that she herself has put out about the unhealthiness of her marriage. And Wendy also said that babies don't save marriages. So good luck with the first 6 months at least, which to me was a bit of a dig there. I don't think she necessarily had to go there with the good luck with the first 6 months situation. And, I will give it to Wendy, though, in that she did say very genuinely that Erica looked great pregnant, which, unfortunately is much nicer than what Erica's own husband has said about her publicly, while she's pregnant. And so, of course, Erica caught wind of Wendy's comments and she decided to make light of domestic violence, which is very unfortunate in my opinion. We all know that Wendy has suffered from domestic violence in her marriage and in her relationships as well, not just with, her ex-husband, allegedly, of course. Regardless of whether or not you've personally experienced domestic violence, it's never a funny thing to joke about, but that is what Erica decided to do in this tweet. And, something that is sadly ironic about it is that Erica herself has cried about the domestic violence that she's experienced in relationships, but I digress. Anyway, she tweeted and quickly deleted to Wendy, and I quote, "Wendy Williams, at this point, let's link up so I could beat your ass. Your ex-husband didn't do a good enough job." Wow. For a woman in her mid 30s raising a daughter, pregnant with another child to tweet something like that. There are no words, right? Domestic violence, again, is not funny. Erica is heavily pregnant as well. So who told her any part of this was smart or funny or witty in any shape or form? Like, you're the one who is heavily pregnant. So if you got into a fight with somebody, do you really think, it's a good idea? Let's use some common sense here. Guys, how do you feel about Erica being on a tear, in disappointment with the internet's reaction to her being pregnant by Safaree? Let's go back. Guys, what do you think about Erica being on a serious tear against like literally anybody who has anything to say about her being pregnant by Safaree, in the midst of the toxicity that is their marriage? Does she have a right to be upset? Or, is it time for her to kind of stop putting every and any little detail out about her marriage in the public in the form of social media and on reality television? Or should she just get thicker skin if that's what she needs to continue doing in order to make money and grow her brand? Make sure to let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.